Greetings and welcome back to the Galley of the Sun. Tomorrow we are going to make Colombian braised chicken in coconut sauce. So tonight we have a little bit of work to do. So Colombian cuisine is absolutely fantastic. There are many different influences. Colombia is a country in South America on the northwest corner, bordering both the Caribbean Sea and the Pacific Ocean. Country of about 50 million people. Some notable Colombians are Sofia Vergara and Edward Nino Hernandez, who is the shortest mobile man in the history of the planet at just under 2 foot 5 inches. He's actually shorter than the director. So what we got to get going tonight is the marinade for the chicken. So what I have here is about 3.5 to 4 pounds of bone-in, skin-on chicken thighs. Into that is going to go, and all the amounts are down in the bottom, some Mexican oregano, some Worcestershire sauce, some cumin, some black pepper, some salt, and the juice of 1 large lime or 3 very, very small limes, which is all our grocery store has. So we're going to get all this mixed together and we're going to let it sit overnight. Tomorrow, this will go with an incredible sauce we're going to make and make a fantastic dish. So we will see you then. All right, here we are on meal day. So what I've done off camera to prepare already. First of all, last night, I don't know what happened. I screwed up the marinade. If you look down at the descriptions, you'll see that it calls for 8 to 10 cloves of garlic. I forgot them. Luckily, after I had turned the cameras off and put everything up, I remembered. So I got it in there, got the chicken mixed up again. So don't be like me, don't forget the garlic. And if you are a frequent viewer of our channel, yeah, it's inexplicable. I'd never forget the garlic. It's like forgetting bourbon or Hatch green chilies. Crazy. So also, I have shredded the vegetables. I shredded the tomatoes, the onions, the carrots, and the peppers, and got them all in separate dishes. So now it's time to put it all together. So at the stove here, we're going to turn this puppy up to medium high and get about 2 tablespoons of olive oil in our largest saucepan. I have taken the chicken out of the marinade, reserving as much marinade as I can because all that stuff is going to go in. So we're just waiting for the oil to heat up, then we'll get to browning our chicken. All right, we're there. All we're doing now is browning the chicken. Going to take about 8 minutes, not trying to fully cook it because it will be sitting in the sauce a while towards the end. So here we go. And just enough room for those. All right, so it's been about 4 minutes. I'm going to give them the flip now, and we'll get that other side browned. All right, been another 4 minutes, so we're going to get these out of the pan. In goes our reserved marinade. So all that incredible garlic and spices and lime juice. Gonna give that a stir and go about 30 seconds until we have that incredible garlic aroma throughout the oasis. So we're there. Now goes our 1 large yellow shredded onion. We're gonna add that. Cook that for about 3 minutes. So the cuisine across Colombia is very diverse. This particular recipe comes from the Cartagena area. Now goes in our shredded red bell pepper and yellow bell pepper. We're going to give that a stir and let that cook for about 3 minutes. For our vegetarian viewers out there like Stefan, you know what? I think you could really make this dish without chicken and still have it be outstanding. There's a ton of vegetables in it. There's a ton of flavors in it. I think you could make it work. All right, now in goes our shredded carrots, and we're going to let it go for 5 minutes this time. What you need?
Okay.
I am recording, but...
Let any cat outside.
Okay.
He's calling. There's a giant ass rattlesnake.
Where?
Ah!
Tammy found it?
No, I did. Just walking past.
In our backyard? Editor, apparently there's a 3,000-foot long rattlesnake in our backyard. All the cats are safe, they're inside. Your mom is on top of the roof. So now goes in the shredded tomatoes and the bay leaves. And we're going to cook that until everything turns a bright orange. Should be about 3 or 4 minutes. If you find any large pieces of tomato skin, if you use the food processor, now's the time to take them out. If you use a box grater, it'll go much slower, but then you won't have to worry about that part. All right, so we're looking pretty bright orange now. Now we're going to return the chicken to the pan and stir it to get them coated. So I already have my rice cooking in the Ninja Foodie 14-in-1. So now it's time for the final pieces. Well, I've talked about before how we're big fans of America's Test Kitchen. And one of the things that America's Test Kitchen does is they will take a food item and then test all the different brands. You would be amazed what comes out of the cans for stuff that says cocoa milk. Some of them are absolutely clear, some of them are half liquid, and the rest is this gel. One of their recommended brands is Goya, so that's what we're using. Once I've been using their recommendations for the different types of food items, the different brands to buy, I have noticed a marked increase in our quality. So we're going to dump in a can of coconut milk, and once we bring that back to a boil, we're going to knock the heat down to medium low and then let this simmer for 20 to 25 minutes to get that chicken fully cooked. And there you go. You see, it's all white and creamy. There was no big bunches of clear liquid and then gel. Absolutely fantastic. Make sure you get the right brand of coconut milk. Now we've got a pretty full skillet here. I probably should use the Dutch oven, but I'm stubborn. We're going to get this mixed up as best we can to where it looks all homogeneous, and then take that heat down to medium low and let it simmer. Okay, it's done. Time to give it a try. So, get a little piece of that chicken. Sure, get some of those onions and everything. It's rich, it's fresh, it is fantastic. Hey, make sure you give this a try. Hey, if you like what you saw today, make sure you hit that like button. You want to never miss an episode? You never want to miss an episode. Do you never want to miss an episode? You never want to miss an episode. So hit the subscribe button and the bell next to it. It'll go bing and tell you every time we release a video. Hey, thank you so much for joining us. And until next time, fair winds and following seas.